Hey guys, welcome back to a new video, and today we're going to be working on the Tesla once again, and we're going to be working on the tablet, or whatever you guys want to call this. We're going to be working on installing a swivel mount for this tablet right here. So the one I ordered is called Screen Rotation Bracket. This one is on Amazon. You can find a lot of these on different websites, and including Amazon. And the one I specifically got can rotate horizontally and vertically. So that's the one I got because I want more flexibility on this. And this cost me roughly around $100. There is a coupon for this. Once you order it, you can apply that coupon at checkout on Amazon. So I'll put the link of this one in the description below. And if anything, let's get started on installing. Alright, now that we're going to get started on the install for this swivel mount for the tablet of the Tesla, I'm going to go ahead to go to display and go straight to screen cleaning mode. This basically allows the monitor to be cleaned without having anything being pressed. Like if you want to exit, you press and hold the exit button. This allows you just to clean the monitor however you want without having issues later on by pressing random buttons. So yeah, this is actually pretty important. So let's get started on this. So once we start touching everything, I highly suggest placing a microfiber on the center console right here, because once the monitor comes off or the screen, you're going to place it somewhere safe where it doesn't get scratched or damaged or whatnot. So that's super important. Alrighty, so moving underneath the screen, there should be a little compartment right here. This is the temperature sensor. So the tool that's provided in the bag has a little hook indentation right there. You're going to go ahead and slip it in. There's like a notch right here, that indentation on top of that square box. That's where you're going to slip it in, and you're going to slip it in, move to the left, and pull it out. So this is how it's going to work. There you go, pull it out, and then you're going to go ahead and after that, you're going to go ahead and disconnect the temperature sensor. Okay, now that you're underneath the tablet or the screen, you may not be able to see it, but at least the camera is able to see it. You're going to remove those two nuts. I'm positive that they're 10 millimeters. And the tool provided can, obviously take it out, or unless you have your own ratchet, use that instead, a lot quicker. So we're going to go ahead and loosen this up. We're going to come back here and remove this bolt, and then the same bolt on the other side right here. If you guys can see, those are definitely star bits. And again, the tool set will provide you with that, so we're going to go ahead and use that to just take it out. And basically, once this bracket's off, we have clearance to disconnect this wire to the tablet, or the screen, or monitor, whatever you guys want to call it. So when trying to disconnect this wire harness from the monitor, there's this plastic cover on top of it that covers this piece. So you're going to lift it up it's just like a clamp, a plastic clamp. You lift it up, and then there should be a tab right here. I'm not sure you guys can see that. There should be a tab right there. You use a small screwdriver or a flathead, push it in, and just pull it out, and you're all set. So basically, you have enough room now to install the new bracket. I'm not sure if you guys can see this well enough. You can grab this bracket right here. You can position it like this, and then these two indentations right here where the holes are at, it's just gonna slide into these holes right here. So let me switch hands. Some good material. This is really some good material. Alright, for putting on this bracket, so the bolts that you're going to be using for this is the OEM ones that it actually came with from the previous bracket. So you can go ahead and reuse those. And since this portion's in the way, I was able to get this one on with a ratchet, but this one I'm going to be using it with a wrench. I'm going to be using it with a wrench. So let me adjust which way it tightens, and then just go from there. So after installing this little cover, the gap on this side compared to that side is a lot bigger. So this one's closed out. You can hardly see any gap compared to this side. This side is just atrocious. It's kind of wobbly. I just noticed this. Yeah, there's a gap right. There's a gap right here. It's just a little bit wobbly. All right, now we brought the tablet back. We're gonna do this. That's pretty much how the cap goes on. But we gotta thread this in first and then connect it. Oh man, it's so difficult to do with one hand. Okay, yep, it's connected, and then slide this down. There you go. Connect it. And then slide this back down. Alright, so you're going to take these bolts with the star bits indentation, and then you're going to place it right here and right here. And once that's done, you slide the whole entire monitor onto this bracket right here, where this little gap. And then once that's on, you go underneath the monitor and you use these black screws to screw it in. And yeah, this is going to be very tedious work. Oh my god, dude, this is literally the hardest part, because you can't see the hole. Even when you try to get underneath, you won't have that clearance to see, but you can feel it. That's the hard part. Finally, the monitor is finally mounted properly. You can swivel it and all that, move it up, down. Like, it feels good now. So it's all properly secured. The last thing we need to do is just a temperature sensor. So what we're going to do is take the temperature sensor off of this little plastic cover, and then we're going to put it on this one. So mine's a 2024, so it requires me to use this one. And there's a different one that, if you have a different trim, you might have to use this one. But I think the instruction states which one you're supposed to use. Alright, so what you're going to do is use an Allen key to remove these two bolts, and then basically put it on these two bolts with this attached on top of it. So it's actually pretty simple. Okay, now that this is this temperature sensor is installed, you can go ahead, go back underneath, and just place it back in. And then I'll show you guys how to turn on the this tablet after once the whole entire installation is done. Alrighty, so now that the temperature sensor is finally back underneath, bolts are all tightened, swivel's good, everything's all good. Now to turn on the goddamn car. So I know for the fact that when the screen turns black, you're supposed to hold this button and this button simultaneously for at least like 5 to 10 seconds until the screen turns on. So let's give it a try. Okay, so I tilted the screen towards the camera to see if you guys can see it. So we're gonna do it right now. Ready, set, go. There you go, and it turns on. So you had to hold it for a while in order for it to turn on. Let's see. Because we only disconnected the monitor, it shouldn't have reset anything at all. Yeah, we should be good. Now we just tilt it to how we want it. And boom. There you go. That's how you install a swivel mount. Yes, I understand that the lighting was pretty awful. I wanted to get this done as soon as possible because I was not wasting any time because I do have a long drive tomorrow for work. So I seriously did not want to waste time on waiting for that. So got it installed pretty quick. It was literally under an hour. Pretty simple install. So I hope this video enjoys. If this video didn't help, just follow the instructions. It's pretty self-explanatory how it works and everything like that. So yeah, just in case, have separate set different tools just in case. You're all good to go. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video.